As I mentioned in my introduction, we are supporting projects dedicated to research and development, but also to education and training. And to talk about education and training in IMI, we have the pleasure to have with us Ghazala Gouya from the Medical University of Vienna. I guess that you will talk about the on-course program. I will help you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I truly thank the IMI for giving me the opportunity to present one of the major achievements of the IMI Education and Training projects, the on-course platform. I will start my presentation in giving you a brief introduction in the existing IMI Education and Training projects. Patty is one of the youngest members of the IMI Education and Training topics, and after this session, you will hear more about these really very enthusiastic project afterwards. So I will give you a brief overview of the 4 other education and training projects, which are projects being funded out of the first IMI calls. PharmaTrain, SafeSciMed, and EU2P are 3 education and training projects who have developed training programs in specific fields, while M-Train is not developing any trainings, but coordinating and enabling a network behind the IMI education and training programs, but also to the entire education and training family in Europe. The gaps in specific training fields written in the strategic research agenda from the first call were in pharmaceutical medicine, covering from the molecule to marketplace. So these areas have been covered in a training program by PharmaTrain, giving you modular courses, but you can also go through the entire master program. In PharmaTrain, you can have the entire program via face-to-face, but also the entire curricula is available via e-learning. In SafeSciMed, the entire training is based modular. It's partly e-learning and partly face-to-face. You can take the short courses and that's certified, you can get the certificate as a CPD, but you can also go through the entire master program. EU2P has a specific part. It's just based on and web-based learning. It's again modular. You can go through the entire master program, but you can also take out specific courses. So what is the role of M-Train behind all that? Is giving really a platform for all these education and trainings and create a network to the existing IMI education and training projects, connect the industry and the academia to also other out of IMI existing education and training programs. What we've also identified is when you take modular courses, which is of interest for the industry specifically, the certifications and the ECTs differ between countries. The acceptance among the professional bodies are very diverse. So an initiative called LiveTrain has been driven by M-Train to make sure that we have a common European framework for these CPD certifications. IMI quality criteria has been set up by the IMI ENT programs, specific quality criteria for these short modules for the CPDs. So M-Train is really the overarching project, making sure that the entire information, the entire course programs of the IMI ENTs are flowing into this M-Train platform. We hope to have also a future section for the patients training in future. This platform provides also tools and methodologies for teaching and learning. So there are also a database if you want to create courses to make sure which tools you can use for adult teaching. This platform has also the labeling of this IMI quality criteria, so the courses are labeled. So what is the overall objective of this platform is really helping the healthcare professionals, the students, the people in regulatory bodies, the industry people to navigate through the jungle of courses existing in Europe. This is just the nice screenshot of our website, of our online platform. You see here just the number of 2,364. It's reached now almost 3,000 courses. 3,000 courses are published. Thousands are still behind, waiting for approval by the course providers and by the on-course team, making sure that the entire information is there. So a huge network is behind the on-course information tool to make sure that the information published are complete, are labeled, and are customer-friendly. So what is exactly this on-course platform that I'm talking about? OnCourse is going to be the most comprehensive and sustainable postgraduate biomedical research and development course platform in Europe. There are existing platforms for training in Europe, but this platform has the advantage that it has been built by professionals for future experts. So comparison to other course search tools have shown that our mapping has been almost complete in the fields of masters, and we hope to reach it in the CPDs, the short courses for continuous professional development, and PhD programs in Europe. What can we offer you? It's a wide selection of courses in the fields of life sciences in Europe, starting from short courses through master programs, but also PhD programs. And what is in for you? It's free of charge for course seekers and course providers. It's fast, and it's very, very easy to navigate through it. We have mapped courses in over 20 languages, and you can filter through 60 therapeutic and scientific areas. We've mapped over 1,000 universities in 39 countries, and all courses are going through a quality criteria assessment where they can label their courses via these IMI quality criteria. These quality labeling helps to compete via the other course providers, because the comparability tool that you have in OnCourse will make sure that all course providers will try to raise their quality by covering these quality criteria, and then at the end really raising the quality of entire training in Europe. The entire information in OnCourse is regularly being updated. Course providers are being contacted regularly to update the information and make sure that there is no dead information in this OnCourse platform. So for the course seekers, it's not only a search platform where you can have the entire training available in Europe, it's also an exchange platform. It's a communication tool for the course seekers to communicate to industry. We have developed a forum where we hope to have a lively discussion among industry, academia, regulatory bodies, students, anyone who is in the fields of training, who is looking for training, will have the opportunity to directly communicate. And also to exchange ideas in research, but also exchange ideas in the newly development of our training. This, via looking for courses, we have an additional tool to make a gap analysis. What we've identified already is people are looking for courses in translational medicine, but in the entire Europe we found very small number of courses available, and they are not repeated regularly. So these are gaps that we can identify via this tool and address it to the course providers to make sure that the training needs in Europe are covered. For the universities, it can be the one market of training in life sciences to make sure that their courses are made visible for a broad audience. It is also for the universities an exchange platform to really get an exchange to the other course providers and make sure that they are updated with the emerging field of education and training. And again, you can join the discussions on our forum, interesting for universities, industry, course seekers, for anyone. For the industry, we have really already a lot of examples that this tool is a great success. Industry can address the training needs. Like last week, I got a phone call, it was just a phone call, that the French biotech company is looking for specific courses in pediatric pharmacovigilance. they couldn't find it anywhere, and what we did is address it directly to our people in our network, make sure that they can provide these courses. So we can address, on demand of the industry, the courses to the people behind our network, and the network is huge. We have about 60 universities, learned societies, and the entire FBIA family behind the IMI Education and Training projects. Another success story of the industry is that a very huge pharmaceutical company was sending their people to the US for safety medicine courses, which was very expensive. They looked in OnCourse and found the exact content of the courses in Europe. So it was also reducing costs and in long term reducing the in-house training costs.